Okay, get ready.
Looking a little bit like Tesco, but without the red gloves.
A little bit. A little bit. First round
All right,
underway.
we got Stevie. I like the look. He's got the beard now, wearing the all black. Coming in with big. And I think what he was saying is, so from what I was told, right, it must be a slight spoiler, but I think he's got the, what you were saying, the 52 block style. This is a character who went to prison and then comes out and then fights Creed.
That's the guy. Yes, I remember him from the movie now. He was who, I can't remember the actor who played him, but I remember him now. Yeah, very much of like a dirty boxer, 52 blocks. For those of you guys who are not familiar with 52 blocks, it is an actual legit style, you know, focusing on 52 ways to defend yourself, especially in a tough environment like prison, where you can't just go hand to hand. You got to really be smart about it. And it's very interesting that Stevie went from slap boxing to the leprechaun style. Now he's exploring these 52 blocks. You can see it in his defense, using those elbows. You know, it's going to be very interesting. But he's facing VEYO, who is not an easy customer, right? If you're going to test out something new, I don't think it's going to be against VEYO, man. VEYO known to have his knockout powers, but look at Stevie with the defense, though.
That is some beautiful fighting. Honestly, that the 52 block style here works. Like, it's you know, it starts kind of with that equal sign guard, right? Like both hands stacked on top of each other. But it works. It actually, you know, covers the hooks really well. It leaves your body a little bit open, but if you can move around and accommodate for that or drop the one hand, you actually can defend really well with this. And I like what Stevie's doing is he's going from that blocking stance and just swiftly punching out little jabs and then using the backhand for a bigger hook.
What's interesting is, Solly, there's a block for that. Remember, there's 52 of them, right? You gotta know. It was so funny is like Ludacris actually was a big proponent of the 52 block style. People don't really even remember that. It is a legit style that's taught in the hood. Like, it's crazy. I didn't think I'd see it here in VR boxing, but here we go.
We will see it here. VEYO, you know, I haven't seen him on here in a minute. I'd love to see him back. It looks like he still is pretty sharp as ever. He's coming in with a 2400 ELO, so definitely still been playing that ranked.
Got to stay sharp, bro. But what's interesting, though, the sting on his punches aren't there. That's a testament to the defense that STEVIE Diamond is coming in. Actually, might be the right way to look at it. And now they go to blows to blows. Got to be careful the anti-spam from both of them. And a very interesting first round indeed. You know what I cannot wait for, guys? I cannot wait for the post-fight Stevie promo. Last time he was here as Leprechaun Stevie, and he had the shanty dance, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. So locking in with the chat here, we got some comments coming in. Juju asking, how do I join? Definitely click that link, Juju. Join the Discord or copy the link. Put it in your browser or search for RIngsideVR Discord. You'll see the link there as well from Google. US Flair says heavyweights have no chance in Thrill of Fight because it judges power by speed. And you would be correct, US Flares. The faster you are in this game, the more of an advantage you have. So the youngers do have an advantage. There's no way that the VR headset can tell anything about weight or, you know, the true velocity in a punch. So it is kind of a skewed market, but it is what it is. If you can't depend on speed, you got to work in on damage, right? Bray asking, how can I fight? Bray, just go ahead and I'll click that link that I dropped in the chat earlier. You'd definitely be able to fight. Back in here, round number 2, danger for everyone involved, I think. You know what I'm saying? This is a precarious position, Solly, where I don't think Stevie can drop his defense. He's got to use this defense against VEYO, and never mind. What do we know? We don't know anything. Looking at the fight, slow down, Solly. It was a beautiful flurry by STEVIE Diamond, landing the hook to the head, hook to the body, and then an uppercut in rapid succession.
Yeah, that was beautiful. This is going to show, I think this is an effective style in VR, or at least against VEYO right now, right? But I like what it's given him, right? It's giving him these nice looping jabs and hooks that he can throw from either side instead of like if you were standing with a more traditional guard, you know, sort of the order that those hooks are coming in. And you know, VEYO's having a hard time breaking through the the sort of cross block of this style.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great part about this style is what now that I'm thinking about it, right? It's a lot of tight defense, right? If you look at the style in real life, it's a lot of covering the hand behind the head, using the shield block, if you will, where you're using that elbow and that forearm. And for VR, you kind of have to over exaggerate your blocks to the hooks. You can't just cover it up with the hand. Stevie trying to go for the clinch there. He's hurt. VEYO sees blood.
Right.
Stevie trying to fight back. VEYO taking his time. Smart decision by VEYO to work some damage in. But also this unique block right here, you see the equal sign block, as Solly calls it, right? It's a good way to put up a shield battering ram around your opponent, mixing that up with shelling up and then having quick counters coming from that. And you know Stevie naturally has a lot of flurries, so he's allowed to sit here and watch and look for openings that's created by an opponent trying to get around this guard.
Yeah, and honestly, given credit.
Oh, out the ring!
Finally finding his way to crack that guard. And I think what you saw there is what he was kind of doing was almost a bit of a Dempsey roll, but he just did wider hooks, right? Because you were right. Stevie's covering up the spots he normally targets with that kind of exaggerated guard. And so he did an even more exaggerated punch to get around it. And that was a smart strategy by VEYO.
Yeah, clipped him.
This has become a very interesting fight.
Very interesting fight indeed. And again, like we're used to seeing VEYO with the 1-round knockout power, but Stevie with the get back, completely nullifying that last knockout for VEYO. And I'm honestly really loving this for Stevie. Really loving this for Stevie, because Stevie, I mean, even in our Crossing the Void nights, Stevie used to go for King of the Ring for days, just knocking people out, and the 2-hit KO power right there at the end of the round. What in the world? Oh my God!
It felt like 7 punches hit him at once. What the hell did I just see?
The cleanest two-piece, the biscuit, the final round. Stevie Diamond Anderson. And I don't think VEYO's getting up. I think VEYO's dead. VEYO's dead. He's gone.
That was three knockdowns.
Text vibes with the follow. General MMA man says, yo, what's up? Just getting back. What I miss? You missed the birth. You barely missed the birth of Stevie Diamond. I am now a fan. Looking at the details, Stevie Diamond coming around 10-9 in the first round. And like, it's crazy. The TKO coming in the second round, we didn't get the damage on there, but 11-25 to 9-12. Oh my God, that's absolutely amazing, chat. Like, Stevie, YN Stevie was Stevie's exploration into slapboxing in VR. It was a big, almost like a big FU to the face of what the developers are trying to do with the game. People, I think, were taking the game a little too seriously, right? And Stevie was like, what if we just slapbox? Since you can just throw these gamified punches, it worked. YN Stevie was born. We had the promo. It was amazing. Then we had Leprechaun Stevie last week. He switched it up, came with the Irish fighting, and now this man came in with the 52 blocks. You know, like, it's crazy, right? That actually worked. I cannot wait. You guys are going to be in for a treat. The post-fight interviews with Stevie are a vibe. You know what I mean? Are an absolute vibe. Bray says, can I fight? You know, text vibes would love to fight. Anybody who wants to fight, this card tonight is filled. We do pre-registrations every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Signups go up in the Discord. We drop a server-wide reminder early on in the day, just so everybody can keep it top of mind. And then we also have the bot in the Discord, !help. Will tell you where you need to go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to get on the action. I know how you guys feel. That was a very inspiring fight. Speaking of inspiration, I got to hear the words from the homies. Fellas, hold on. First of all, I want to talk to VEYO first because I haven't talked to him in a while. You know, and then I got to get the Stevie promo. VEYO, where you at?
Right here.
Oh, you done changed it up. TY. Okay, all right. VEYO, welcome back, bro. Mr. First Round. I haven't talked to you in such a long time. How has it been? man, how's it been?
It's been great. You know, y'all want to know something funny?
Yes, we love the lore.
I got my girl to watch the thing on TikTok, and she just saw my ass get absolutely obliterated. So that's really fucking demoralizing for me.
She can make you feel better later on. You know, this is the great way for consulting and consolidation. Or she just gonna joke on you all night. You know what I'm saying? Babe, I thought she was the shit. You've been playing this game all the time. I thought you had the hands. Oh, man. All right, so I got to ask you, bro. I got to ask you.
Apparently fucking not. Stevie, I can't break that. I can't break Stevie's gun.
The 52 blocks is actually, we joked about it. We joked about it, VEYO. Me and Stevie, we talked about slap boxing. We talked about 52 blocks. To see it actually work in this game, now I'm legit like, hold up. It's a whole actual system of fighting, you know what I'm saying? Rooted in African martial arts, taught in prisons. It's a legit fighting system. So, I mean, I don't know how deep, we're going to ask Stevie how deep he went into it, but this is the first time we've seen a defensively oriented way to play this game actually be successful. And the reason why I say successful, because he went up against you, right? You have been known to knock people out left and right in this game, and you still keep the elo high. So I got to ask you, from just seeing it, you've already said it a little bit, how was the fighting against a defensively oriented boxer?
It's fucking terrible, because I always try and get as many punches as I can,
right?
And then like it, you know, it really hits you. It really hits you when you can't hit them, you know. So you know, it drains your gas tank. It's really demoralizing, and you know, there's a lot of pressure on you, because then when you're getting pieced up just as much, and he's playing defense, like that really fucks you up. So yeah. I knew it was his fight. That's why I pointed to the ground. You know, I didn't really care if I would have lost. Yeah. Because I would have lost the fight anyway.
Look, we'll go back and watch the tapes. I really feel like Stevie's going to be using this, and I really feel like a lot of people are going to. I'm going to try to learn it myself. I've been inspired, man. But look, VEYO, welcome back, man. So glad to see you back. Hope we're going to see you again for another week of fights. I'd like to see this run back, to be honest. If Stevie would oblige.
It's going to be our trilogy if we run it back.
Yes.
I'm not saying nothing. I think we should let that happen, you know?
I think we should, too. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to see the third fight. Speaking of, great segue. Stevie, where you at, bro? I'm ready for the promo. We ready. Yo! Super! Yes, sir!
Hey, yeah. Look, if y'all watch the Creed 3 movie, you already know what this song is. This shit is so fire. Oh my god.
Bro, the lore. Every time, Stevie, every time you brought the 52 block style into VR boxing. The first person who have done it, it is your style. I'm trying to learn this right now, dog. Hold up, dog. First of all, we gotta get the lore behind the new character switch up, and then you gotta tell us why you actually decided to bring 52 blocks into VR boxing.
All right, so let me turn this off real quick. So the first time I saw, first off, I'm a Rocky and Creed stan. I watch those movies day in, day out. I think they are so fire. And I don't know if most of y'all know this, but I'm into film. Like I'm gonna get a minor in film when I go to college. And when I saw Creed 3, it took one of the sports I always wanted to do, but added a cinematic twist to it that I've never seen before. And I got inspired to do boxing because of that movie. So when I was thinking of different alter egos of what I should do, I'm like, wait, Creed 3, bro, why not? Because I love that movie so much. And I was thinking, I'm like, I can't do the main character. That's too basic.
Right.
He's too technical. I don't like that he's too technical. And then I saw the main enemy, bro. Diamond Dame Anderson. Yo, this guy, I'm telling you right now, bro. This guy's the most dirtiest fighter I've ever seen in my entire life. He throws elbows, kicks, headbutts, everything. Punches your arm until you can't move it no more and leaves you on the floor. I think he damn near killed somebody in the ring. Yeah. So I'm like, yo. And what got me the most with this dude was his guard. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And why is it working? So when I saw this, I'm like, yo, I should try this. I should low-key try this. So, you know, I got into the ring with my boy Tice. You know, I'm sad that he lost, but he did as best as he could.
Absolutely.
And I was like, yo, let me test out this guard. Mind you, this is my first day using it. That was my first time ever using it. So me and Tice got into the ring. I practiced it a little bit. I'm like, I bet. 3 hours later, the fight comes, you know. I didn't expect the guard to like work that well, if I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was gonna cook my shit beyond comprehension. But once I saw that it was working, I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me just sit back, because last time I battled with VEYO, I got TKO'd first round.
Yep.
So I'm not slugging it out with this man. So I just decided to sit back, let him drain his energy, and then once I could, I just got in there. Just got in there whenever I could. And the emotes that you saw me doing, you just gotta watch the movie to know. Just look up Dame Anderson walkout. You know, you'll see exactly what I was doing. It might look stupid, but you'll see exactly what I was doing.
This is the perfect kind of little project, though, bro. Like, if you want to throw some edits on there so the people will know. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You'll be the first one to have access to the footage. But this will be a good little project to throw some edits on, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know. Honestly, Stevie, I would love to see you explore this style more. As I've been telling people, 52 blocks is actually a full-fledged fighting system. So there's a lot of techniques that you can explore and move with, and if you master this and you make a gamified version of this, you will probably have the most unique style and most recognizable style of anyone here. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. Chat, I hope you guys loved that fight. We're gonna move on to the next fight. Big congratulations to our winner, Stevie Diamond Anderson. Let's go. All right, next fight